their favor. A pulse coming out from Bride does help with that as well.
Villa as a map, as an attack.
I do hope to see a bit more work on Library, but this is a team that has brought Library. Unfortunately, I also noticed, oh, never mind.
Okay.
Later. Jeez, another kill here on Vitality.
Did you just notice Citizen there?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Hexagon. He's an absolutely fantastic player.
Yeah, by the way, it seems like sometimes when you say the smallest of words, people take it in the weirdest, most negative of ways.
Just to be ultimate disclaimer, I'm never actually serious if I'm giving a player a bad time.
Yeah, only when you give them a good time.
There you go. Hatch over, kind of a bit more spread out than we sometimes see on these attacks. Could be a laundry take here, but they lost one of their hard breachers. So if they want to open the wall, it'd be a little bit harder. Bride almost with a shot there.
He's exercising a lot of caution where he opens fire. There's a flashbang, and unfortunately, it does detonate. So in this case, flashbang actually works. One more stun grenade is going to be used to push the pulse out. They're able to take down Bride, but still, it's Bibu to find one kill, to find two. Sitting inside of that Trium. Grenade bounced around the corner. Hungry, but he's going to find the headshot on saves. It turns into 1v2. Kendrew, potential for victory here, but he's going to get shot in the back. Bibu with the 3K. Just checking. I don't know. Bibu, what did he do? Did he rotate from Astronomy down?
So there's a lot of possibilities for him to have rotated, but Astro Stairs, right? Certainly will be an interesting one, I imagine. As for those of you unaware, we don't know the groups ahead of time because we draw them live, so it will be a nice, juicy thing. So hey, why not? Might as well pre-fire those windows, open them up a little bit. But that does also open them up for defenders to start to use them later to peek out of.
A bomb has been located.
As you know, they do work both ways.
Indeed.
A little bit of a slow approach here from Na'Vi, but they don't want to lose any of the members early. Like last time, they did lose Pi first. They want to make sure that the jobs are done.
Habana and the Thermite. You bring those up, you have some redundancy, you can open up the holes correctly. But oh no, the Legion's going to lose the gunfight here at the top of the stairs, but Stigi from below will rotate in. Find one from the office. Goga is going to try to delay the attackers, just shocking. Actually, both angles going to be able to walk back down on the site. However,
poor tail on the attackers. They really could have pinched him right there too.
It's been getting pinched. It's Hungry right now. Going to rotate to play close up to the indestructible bar. Again, we talked about him being this ace of a smoke player. We'll see if he wins this gunfight. Yes, he does! Pi is now dead and down. Trying to peek against the second angle into 90. There's Goga. That'll give out the information. You're walking the drone, basically. Indestructible on the defense.
Oh, the timing.
Stigi for the pre-fire. Unfortunately, he'll lose at the gunfight, forcing Save to drop down into him. It's a 3v3, still doable for the defense, but Hungry doesn't have any smokes left, and we're at 25 seconds in the round.
Even the Clash actually ticking down the health of the attackers here.
Oh, Hungry's gonna get down thanks to the buck from below, and Saves will confirm the kill. Big plays here as Goga has the shield on his back. He can get one headshot. He turns around for the second, but he's low on ammo right now, and the SPSMG peeks up. Oh, so close, but he's so low on HP. Kendrew saves the last two alive. Bride can win this entire round now. He downs one. He's ready for the second, but the diffuser's too far away from Na'Vi and entering from the same location.
Most likely from Hungry, depending on how they want to play, but they are actually looking to hold Aviator games as well. Trying to slash your bedroom at the same time as well, but so far it doesn't look like Na'Vi is going for a two-sided push just yet. They really want to clear these people out. Gun vault being the big problem here, but also the 90-degree angle. It looks like 3 defenders between these 2 rooms. Now 2. One of them swings out too wide.
Oh.
So 2 for his trouble and only loses half his health. Very worth it.
This is completely worth it. You eliminated pretty much the 2 gunners as operators on that defensive team here. Vitality, Bibu being one of those players. There's the Buck trying to do work and destroy as much as that wall as humanly possible. But Na'Vi can just play games around Hungry right now. Basically, yes. Play games around games. They already destroyed the default KM 90. They can pressure Hungry, but he is behind the indestructible bar.
They do have flashbangs and grenades, though, so they have utility to deal with them. They're going to just make sure that there's no utility around that corner. He has to deal with peeking that.
Meantime, Pi has still found Stigi. The site is basically open right now, and you can go for that plant. And that's indeed what Pi is going to go for, at least in assaulting the site. They can pinch into it and clear Bride, and that's what they've done. Hungry, you poor man. He's all on his own and close to flawless here from attacking side of Na'Vi. Grenade into Hungry. No damage will be taken as it landed right in the middle of the bar, but it'll find saves. pre-firing through every one of those. So walls, there's the drone finally taken away, but is it really gonna matter?
You can't really use vault either. There's a soft wall and there's none reinforced.
Bulletproof camera that was with him, and he, well, is gonna find Citizen. Just padding some stats right now, going for the retake. 3 players in, little time left. He's gonna find one more kill. That's Kendrew now down. The ace is what Hungry needs, and he's got 20 or so seconds to deal with it. There's one goo mine in support. Tries to fire, he'll find Nello. He's gonna try to stick the diffuser. There is a goo mine to protect him, and if he can stick this one, this might be a victory. Oh, the goo mine's gonna slow down Pi, but it pre-fires around the corner, and Hungry unable to continue.
Amazing performance from Hungry.
I mean,
he was in bar. He was one of the first without some kind of intel, and you're
has saves and support. I'm gonna watch the landing here at the top of red stairs. Is there anybody? Well, at the top of the back stairs. Red stairs. Is there anybody through there? No, nobody's knocking. And it's odd to see this that bedroom is in the first position you go for, but I'm actually completely for it.
Yeah.
A lot of times going directly into bedroom, as we've seen in the past couple of weeks.
We saw it work out. Your feet get lit up.
Yeah, so what do? You come in from the opposite end of the map. It takes you a bit more time, but at least you're safe when entering. A lot of bullet holes here, tap holes that have been opened up by, for just a second, had the drone to support him. By Vitalis.
And that's one of the things that I noticed as well in that Tempo Storm and Dark Zero game is Astronomy was falling off of very quickly as soon as the rappel started.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to over contest it and get pinched from 2 sides, but Say's the first to go down here. That's the Buck. We've seen a lot of work from the Bucks so far. So losing him early definitely going to hurt things, especially when you want to play top down. Now you don't have anything to open the floor except for Ash's charges there. The extra intel from the Pulse.
I guess it's both operators, indeed. They do make a lot of sense here.
Basement roam from Goga as well.
Nitrocell being prepped by Bride. You need to make sure it doesn't catch one of those.
Yeah, you see him lining it up very carefully. One C4 goes out first, second to follow it up because you don't expect that one, but none of them hit their mark.
Bride now looking around the corner, and that's 2 Nitrocells, as you just said. Expended with no return. Pi will walk onto site and find Stiggy, and he does have the Ash behind him of Citizen. In support, oh no, at the red stairs, it's Goga though. He'll keep on firing through with the commando, but it doesn't catch anybody. Left to the end.
See you on the other side.
It's 1 player down.
15 seconds remaining.
Navi, 3v4 in this. 10 seconds left. Kendrew's going to be able to find 1, but Vitality have already found 2 of their own. It's the Bride on the floor, and he gets Kendrew as he walks.
Looking very good on defense. Even the 1 round that they lost, they almost. So, once again, an attack through study. Seems to be like, we used to talk about, we'll still talk about how many approaches involve going through bedroom. So few of Navi's do. As it doesn't seem anyone contest study from below the way they do from below in the dining room up to bedroom. So they're definitely taking advantage of that fact, I suppose. See 1 soft wall into statuary there.
Oh, he's going to get shot from the drone hole. Watch out for this one. A lot of sneaky bandits like to do that sort of play, and that's Bride in this case. Oh no! Bibu walks through 2 players and is also able to impact the Habana Sky.
Oh,
1 position.
Yeah. 1 angle right on into games. That's a pretty nice angle from the window as well, where he's relatively safe.
Also, it looked like the bandit was able to put his battery back on the vault wall. So
that's good.
In the end, you weren't gonna able to open that wall into vault regardless, but now you lose a pretty important position. You can't just stay too safe inside of the site. In games room, and there's Stiggy. Find Kendrew on the flank, rotate, and Nitrocells are raining hell. Navi seem lost and dazed and confused.
Something that's been missing from both the matches so far that we've seen today is just no flank control operators, no roam control operators. Roamers just being kind of allowed to do whatever they want. I mean, not even a Jackal on this map. Bibu fighting Pi as well, down to just the Buck and Thermite against 5.
Oh my god, close to a flawless round. Yeah, there we go. They're smashing teams. Aside, they're beating Navi
into something. I honestly, I love our social media guy.
Honestly.
He's like during the matches, stuff's just coming out.
Boss, if you're hearing this, can we just get him a raise?
Can we please? Because he's doing work for whatever he's getting paid.
Yeah. Maybe we should give him a bit more.
Oh, speaking of doing work, Goga with the camera possibly seeing him even from the position he had it. Not entirely sure, but the C4 certainly hit its mark.
That's pretty huge there. And ECC saves is checking for camera.
Where was the camera again?
It's every time, man.
It's always about now.
It's playing in my head.
A bomb has been located.
So, Nella's going to keep on droning, and it looks like Navi's strategy of cornering Vitality isn't going to work this time around. This response is very brash and drastic, right, with a Nitro cell. Nella's going to walk on into Aviator, and he's going to keep on droning that saves as well, verifying his opponent's positions. There's smoke around the corner. You don't want to enable Hungry again as you did before. Saves might be prepping frag grenade here to go around the corner. There is, of course, the Jaeger on the defense, so you got to watch out for anything to catch your grenades.
Now and then. Saw one on a previous round as well.
It's a great tool. There's a grenade, and it'll land right next to the diffuser here on B, but there's nobody there, as Bride is going to snake his way back into the same position, and Hungry is going to sneak all the way behind them. Is there a flank drone to watch this? That's the big question. And there are the Valkyrie cams. One of them is going to be watching into 90, but Kendra will waste no time and go for the diffuser plant. Smoke will be thrown in, but it doesn't matter. Diffuser is going to be set. Stiggy, though, firing onto one, but Navi will find two, and saves, turning around to slap Hungry down. Two left here for Vitality. Powerful operators in the Valkyrie and the Maestro, but they're limited on utility. They're going to be fighting an uphill battle. There's nobody around there. Might be sticking it. The Maestro on his own. Oh, there's one kill. Too close to it for Goga. Pulls out the Deagle, and he's going to find it. That's Spike down. Sneaky for the last. Vitality recover, and there it is. 2-0 now. Oh, no. Vitality, the recovery out of nowhere. The flank from the Valk.
But that just offered him the opportunity to come up at the right time at the right place and just get two. Unfortunately, castle barricades are easy work for that 6th picked to sledge that they didn't see coming. Maybe they anticipated the castle, or saw the castle. Actually blends in with the wall a little bit too, potentially.
It's that blue color.
Yeah.
So the outline, of course. Bibu's gonna start in the droning phase zone. There's a bulletproof camera in the center, and it's gonna get destroyed there. One that's gonna get spotted pretty easily.
Bomb located by attackers.
We'll set a flank drone later on for players coming in through red. And actually, the castle's not shooting the drone on purpose. And that's not what you want. EMP's gonna get thrown in here to allow one of those drones to come on in, and there it goes. The trickery works. Nello finds Bibu. He might have thought he droned it all, but
nope.
Not the singular angle.
And that's always the one that bites you, right? The one small spot you didn't check is the one they're hiding in. Sometimes you almost need to play off of sound on that drone as well, but Nello does find another one.
Man's on fire. Grenade's gonna get cooked around the corner, and it forces the castle out, but Nello collects a third one. Bride and Goga are the last two alive. A good combination between the Thatcher and the Habana, but will it do anything in this round?
Thatcher just trying to help open things up here, but it seems like they're really scrambling to get different positions to approach from, because their approach they were taking upstairs. Last two left alive, Habana and Thatcher. Goga looking for an opportunity, but he did not shoot the default cam. It is still up.
He went blue. There you go. They know where you're coming from.
I don't think he even saw it at first. He is not in a great position now. They can open up the floor on him, especially if they have some shotguns to work with. Could be the FO12 on Ella as well. Not a great position. Crossfire here for Bride. He goes down.
You're not going to make it out of this one. There's one alive. Here we go. Yes. Goga's far away. Yeah.
Give me ace. No. Nello needs
What
the
kill?
ace. No ace. Ace denied.
Just because he didn't shoot the drone. Man, that is just...
I was going to see him doing that if it looked.
There's a lot of plays here from Navi to bounce on top of Vitality, as they're the ones to destroy the barricade leading outside by the laundry. Brady is going to throw in an EMP here, destroy any utility that's been preset. Goga continuing to drone. You know that there should be somebody inside of the living room, and indeed, this one behind all these open holes signify one thing. There's someone here, and this is the player to deal with. But Hungry is going to find Pi regardless. There's the Maestro. Stiggy in, and he has his utility up and running. Nook's going to recharge, and of course, unlike Warden, you're going to need to wait. You don't need to wait until the entire charge is back up. Bibu watching for any plays from the red stairs. There's a drone that was picked up by the defenders. Of course, we talked about that big combination of the Mutant Mozzie. Genuinely the most frustrating thing to play.
Dedicating all their utility though, so it is something that is earned. But yeah, definitely frustrating. Bride needing to catch Yeah, set it up as a flank drone there, potentially. Not necessarily going to push it just yet. Really need to see some work from Stiggy on that Nook, though. As the round goes on, might not get value out of it, but he is going to try and sneak up now. Droning ahead of him as well. You want to make sure he doesn't go in blind, because just because you're invisible doesn't mean other people can't see you with their own eyes. He's going to try and sneak it now. Here's the time.
He's around the corner, and he's going to get the Jaeger. He's still on site, keeps on firing, and he gets 2. Stiggy might have died, but he's done all the work necessary, and saves, gets shot from the side as Bride enters from Laundry. But a lot of times, it is about timing. Timing really is everything.
With those X-Kairos. Kendra, though, already getting played with as he takes nearly half his health. Stiggy definitely looking for some things to deal with here. He does spot a goo mine, takes it out. He's got the gadgetry to spot.
Set right under the Evil Eye. Goga rotating to, I guess, the opposite end of the map. I think he wants to go and give some pressure into 90, but the rest of Vitality are just pushing all together. This leaves them very vulnerable to Nitro cells, and you're very much lures Vitality into a false sense of security. But the vault has been opened up. That's pretty big right now. You can cut off your rotations through there.
Engagement other than Hungry and Kendrew, both taking out 50 HP and damage. Stiggy, though, so close to sight, just clears out the barbed wire. Smart doesn't want to get flanked here. He's worried about red stairs. I like his little drone hiding in the bushes, making sure red stairs isn't a problem. But that's the thing, is there's no one dead to be watching. He's being in position for the play. Rather than trying to play make himself, he's going to clear up more gadgets, though, in the meantime.
Let's remove any sort of devices that have been put down. There's Nitrocell, we just talked about it. Kendrew on to Hungry. He'll take down the sledge. I wonder if Hungry was able to use his grenades regardless, but there's one player on top of that indestructible bar, and Nafi will get 2 kills, make that 3, and finish off the entirety of Vitality. As it's
That being said, 6-3 is not a great position. It works really good in there because it basically boxes that whole room becomes fire.
So Hungry is your shield in here. He's gonna walk on through and basically push anybody away, but it's not even the strategy that Nafi are in corner to make sure that there's no castle on there.
Oh,
Elbow check it to make sure that there's nobody there.
Unfortunately, you can't even throw a smoke to cover for him right there. He might just have to go up and melee. Oh, there we go. It's gonna get cleared by the Thatcher potentially. There we go.
I don't know if it needed that much utility, but
No, it did not. But hey, why not? I guess.
fair enough.
They still need to deal with the shields, though, so they really shouldn't be wasting those. But at least they have the Ash as a secondary long-range soft breach for the.
Pop it.
Just pop it now. He's waiting for, making sure the Monty's going to protect him from a pushback. There we go. That's smart to wait, just in case. And then he'll actually use it to cut off their rotation from bedroom. So that's smart. There we go. There's the cutoff.
Stiggy, though, will find Kendra. Where is Stiggy?
Okay.
Hello? Where did the Ash go? Downstairs, and there's one more player right around the corner. He gets him as well, but Citizen is able to take down Hungry. The shield is lost somehow. Now for Navi, unless they decide to drop down and make a lot. He borrowed those glasses off of the Warden, I guess, for just a second. Stiggy's gonna walk into the site and check. They don't have the safety of having that Monty, but Bride will plant. Vitality are looking to take the round here. Nitro Celdo will be thrown. It takes down Stiggy, but it's a 3v3. Close to finding the headshot there, but Pi with the FO12 takes down Bride. They're trying to long arm it. He's actually going to try to do this one here. They're covering over every single angle. They'll take down one, and the second one, Citizen, winning out the round for Navi.
Defenders win.
As they'll be able.
Yeah, what a clutch up. They really looked like that was going to be going Vital time.
I mean, the fact that he was able to knife one and kill the other.
Always feels good as a 3-speed. Just run in there and be like, slice.
Shank. That drone is in a defender operated one, right? They don't know that he's here. He dodged it right at the last second. They can dive against him, but he's going to be watching. Oh no, he's spotted. He's going to have to fall back for just a second. They know where he's at.
One of the things about that wall as well, you saw the top of it was opened into dining. That is something you can play to and against from statuary.
So right now, all
these drones are really critical, and the Mute Mozzie combo is denying a lot of them, but the fact that they're able to get them up close right there is really going to benefit Stiggy.
Odd that the Valkyrie has no more rounds left in the deagle. Not something you see every day. I guess a lot of them were used to open up holes. Hungry Taking a lot of fire, but it's going to be able to fall back. It has 2 grenades to lob over and really into the site. It's a bit of damage. Nope, just some bullets from the SMG-11 into him. There's a grenade, and it does hit Pi, but doesn't do much in the way of HP loss. Bibu clearing it out the... Oh, he doesn't even destroy that default camera downstairs, just to trick
So many camera mind games. He destroys that one, though, at least.
So, Bibu. He's going
bet.
to turn around the corner here, setting up to stun players inside of the kitchen. But in the pantry he goes, and the nitro flows right above his head. It sails. It's a bit too calm there on the seas.
Oh, you see that pest almost captured Stiggy's drone as well. He'd even thrown a drone up on top of the clock. Oh, nearly gets a shot off of there as well. But this is just mind games after mind games, and Hungry winning those with grenades right now.
Finally, Pi has been eliminated, and Stiggy is checking red. They're trying to push out any defender that's sitting downstairs in the wine cellar, and it should be one right now.
15 seconds left.
Stiggy's going to walk on in. Is there anybody watching for him? No, the Mossy is looking the other way, but he's now low on HP. He's being pressured by 2 people, but there's a drop from behind.
5
One
seconds
more
remaining.
finisher here for Vitality as the Citizen, last man alive. Diffuser will be set, and Vitality follow up with the last kill from Vide. That's it. Vitality finally are able to find the victory on Vela. And it's all up to that defense that just...
Well,
it caused so many problems.